Juan Soto has moved into right field. He's wearing an earpiece. The ballpark gets really loud in between innings, so it's a little difficult to hear. But once Chris Taylor sets in, we'll get a little quieter when we welcome Juan Soto to the telecast. Thanks so much for doing this, Juan. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me here. That's pretty cool.
Chris Taylor now leads things off, bottom 3, and Yu Darvish gets set for the first pitch of the inning. And ball 1. All right, Juan, you can tell us firsthand, what has the last week been like for you?
Oh, it was pretty crazy. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of things coming up to me. A lot of mindsets and stuff like that. It's just been wild this week.
How were you able to compartmentalize it, or were you not? I mean, did it affect you?
I mean, no at all. I just tried to keep it simple. Just tried to keep doing my things. I mean, it just a lot of emotional change, but I think I'm gonna be fine. What I'm at right now, I think it's a really good team. So it's just gonna make me happy. I don't think it's gonna make me sad or anything like that.
Yeah, you were a huge part of the Nationals, of course. You came up there. They invested in you. You had ties there. You bought a home there. What was it like just to say goodbye?
It was pretty tough. I bought a home with a different plan, but it didn't go in my way. But at the end of the day, it's just a business. We just got to keep going. It was pretty sad at the beginning, but now I'm in a good spot, in a good team, and I'm going to enjoy as much as I can.
And it must feel great to be wanted, right? I mean, you heard all these conversations. That must be a great compliment.
Yeah, I mean, I hear all this stuff. That's why it drives me crazy for the last week, because I was knowing that I'm going, so that frustrated me a little bit more. But at the end of the day, they did it, and nothing that I can do.
Yeah. So, you know, you say, and I saw the press conference, you said, I'm just going to go do what I do. We try to describe what it is that you do. How would you describe Juan Soto as the baseball player? What is it you do?
I mean, as a guy who just bring energy to the team. I will never give up. I will. Hi, boy. Hey!
Pop-up caught by Cronenworth. By the way, well, I heard a lot of chains rattling when you were chasing that ball. And here's a question from one of our fans who's watching. Ask Juan Soto about the story behind his chain.
Which chain?
Which one has the best story?
Oh, the Soto shuffle. This one, you say?
The shuffle, yes.
It's just a pretty cool chain that the people from Icebox just got it for me, and they just want me to go up there and get to know them. They show me how to do it and all that kind of stuff, and I love it. He has a lot of details. It was pretty cool for me, and just my logo, what it represents me, the shuffle.
You do me a favor, could you hide that shuffle so we can hear you now, because it is really popping right now.
I got you.
What is that made of? It's very shiny.
It got some diamonds. I think it's white gold with a bunch of diamonds. We prove it at the store, so that they are real.
They're real. Now here's Bellinger. And he misses inside. You know, Juan, there was a massive contract that was put forward, and you turned it down. We'll get to the fan question in a moment. What was it like to recognize that they made such a huge offer, and then you said no? Very few people are ever in that position. What was that like?
For me, we just look at it, and I let my agent do all the stuff and all the numbers. For me, I just come out here like I'm doing right now, like where you see me. I'm playing baseball. I'm gonna be here just playing as hard as I can, and I let my agent to do all the job. He explained me all the details. We take the decision, and at the end of the day, we just want the best for me.
The fan question was, who did you most look up to in baseball when you were a little boy?
I like Robinson Cano and Manny Ramirez. Those guys were my favorite players. Stay here, stay here, stay here.
It did not stay here. Cody Bellinger out of the 9 spot hits his 14th home run of the year, and the Dodgers lead it 1-0.
Yesterday, it was Max Muncy who snapped out of it with a home run, hitting 170. Right now, it is Cody Bellinger doing the same thing. This time, no one on, but it was a 4-seam fastball that stayed right down the middle. And Cody Bellinger didn't try to do too much with it. Hits it to left center field and puts the Dodgers up 1-0 with one swing of the bat.
And obviously not what the Padres wanted to see. But boy, that was tremendous insight into what a player on the field says when they see that ball hit. Here's another one. Mookie Betts goes to the gap. It goes high off the wall. Into second comes Betts. And 2 hard-hit back-to-back shots. Bellinger over the wall. Betts off the wall at 101 miles an hour.
I think Darvish caught a break here as he left a cutter sitting right in the middle of the plate. Mookie Betts just hammers it.
Sorry, if you're talking to me, I didn't hear you.
The only difference is whether it's going to stay in the park or not, and it does.
Yeah, it's gotten a little loud in here with the Dodger offense waking up in the 3rd inning. The homer from Bellinger, the double from Betts, and now Trea Turner with 1 man down. And that's in there for a strike. That's not going. Turner into right. Soto going over to his right. And nice running catch by Juan in right field. And he fires it back in.
Now he's gonna get mad at me.
That's your buddy from Washington you just took a double away from.
Hey, Juan, I know it's loud out there right now, but last year during the postseason, you came over to LA to see Trea Turner and Max Scherzer, and now you're making a play like that on Trea. You know you're going to get a text message after the game, right?
I know, we were talking about it yesterday, too. He was saying that I only play defense when he's hitting. But I told him when I was here with DC, I hit a ground ball to the middle, he died for it. And I was like, well, if you do that, I'm going to be my best to catch all the balls. I know he got to be mad right now at me. I know it.
That was a nice play, Juan.
Thank you.
Hey, Juan, this is a ballpark that it's really difficult at this time because of the sun. Did that affect you at all on that play?
No, at all. The sun is still very high, so it was a low line drive. I have no problem with it. I saw it all the way. But I think it's going away from me, so I think it's not gonna be a problem in the game. But definitely, it's the first time I played Sunday night in a day game.
Yeah, you got to adjust to the West Coast now.
Yeah.
You know, I heard, Juan, that your mom came and spent some time with you. What role does your mom play in all of this? How important is she to you?
I mean, not only my mom, my whole family. That's why I do this for. I do this for them. They enjoy, they watch all the games. They are right there for me all the time. So most of the time, I just play baseball because of them. And every play I made, every error I made, they're always right there cheering for me. and try to help me out how to go through all this. So she's really important for me, and she's there the whole time.
Freddie slaps this one foul. Where would you say your joy comes from, Juan? You play with such joy and such passion. Where does that come from?
Well, I love the game of baseball, first of all. Since I was a little kid, I always liked to play baseball. I never think in anything else than just play. I know a lot of people think in the fame is money and all that kind of stuff, but for me, I just love the game, and I wanted to play in really high spot, and I love all these energy, all this playoff energy. I love this, and that's why all my passion for the game.
Darvish trying to work a 1-2 pitch to Freddie, and that's high. You talk about energy. How would you describe the energy in San Diego now?
Oh, it's electric. I love it. I mean, my first day there, it's just incredible. I never know how people is there and how crazy they can get, and it feels amazing. It's literally feeling like a World Series feeling over there. So I'm glad that I'm playing for them now. I hope I can make them really happy for a couple more years.
Oh, I'm sure you will. How do you manage expectations? Because you know what they are. Are you able to just push them aside?
Just push it aside. Try to win games. Anytime you win games, that expectations goes away. So let's win games and forget about everything else. That's a good pitch.
Juan, how excited are you to be playing alongside not only Manny Machado, but soon to be Fernando Tatis Jr., and most likely having him to your right in center field?
Have those guys is amazing. I mean, they give me the welcome here, and I feel like I was at home right away. I feel glad that I have them on my team. Those guys that really can play baseball, and they love the game as much as me, so I'm glad to be here with them.
Juan, you're doing this entire interview in English. Can you tell the people at home how important it was for you to master the language? I think Eduardo did the first interview with you in English, and you really said, I want to do it this way.
Should I say it in Spanish?
Dilo en español. Tíralo en español, olvídate,
no,
tíralo.
La gente dominicana es que hay que aprender inglés a los peloteros, aprender el idioma primeramente para comunicarte con tu compañero y poder ser un buen compañero. Tienes que hablar un idioma global donde todos puedan comunicarse.
Freddie Freeman has been so great with runners on, and he delivers again, goes the other way to a vacated spot in his shift. And the Dodgers add another thanks to Freddie Freeman's 70th RBI.
Juan, un segundito, Juan. Guys, there's been adjustments that the Dodgers have made this inning. And if you look at Bellinger's home run, lefties have struggled against Yu Darvish. Bellinger goes the other way. Freeman right there goes the other way after looking bad on a curveball for strike 3 that he swung out of the zone. Juan, how big is it to be able to make adjustments at this level in game?
Oh, it's really important. I mean, all the pitches, they make adjustments in every start. For me, every at bat that you take, you have to make adjustments because they're never gonna be the same. They're gonna try to find a way how to make you out, even if it's on the leg kick, on the pitch spot, or anything like that. Make adjustments is what makes you good, and that's what makes Freddie really good.
Okay, that being said, how are you going to make adjustments now for your next at-bat that's coming up in the top half?
Yeah, I just missed the ball in the first at-bat, so I'm just going to keep my same plan and make sure I don't miss it this time.
I got it!
Juan Soto, you're leading off. Thank you very much for doing this with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.